Anyway, Gold Talon's getting that inject timing, looking nice there. Just some scouting lings here. More scouting lings, more scouting lings. These guys are of Gold Talon, and yeah, okay. However, Gumbum is going to be taking his fast natural on this map, which is very, very smart. Oh, are the lings going to get inside the base and see what's going on? They are. No, no, don't fight. Don't fight the lings. Get in the base. Oh, you're scouting lings. You're not designed to kill stuff. You're not designed to kill stuff. Ugh. That is a big mistake on Gold Talon's part. He could have gotten inside the base and seen that that Roach Warren was late. And honestly, I think if he one base roached this, he might be able to do an all-in at just the right time to kill Gumbum's natural. However, he's not one base roaching this, he's making two queens, and it looks like he's going to expand himself. Because he just saw the expansion of Gumbum here. Gumbum microing his Zerglings like crazy, once again playing at 241 APM, because he's scary like that. Anyway, two roaches guarding the ramp of Gold Talon. He is going to be laying down that hatchery very soon, and he really needs to because he's going to be economically behind right now. This hatchery is just finished, and he is really economically behind. And Gumbum is producing 5 roaches already. If you look at the money count, it's clear, it's very clear to see who's spending more efficiently. And if you look at the unit count, you can see that as well. Gumbum has more drones, as well as he has less roaches right now, but those roaches are on their way and they're going to do some serious damage. But here comes the timing attack from Gold Talon. These roaches, he needs to pull this one away and engage because he can win this. Ah, micro! Oh, this is a 4v. Oh, this is a 4v5 with cleans. This is not Gold Talon's fight. Run away, Gold Talon. Use those. Lay a spine at your natural. Run away! Run away! Oh no! All of these roaches going to charity. Gumbum not taking a single loss, and now the front of Gold Talon is left wide open while this expansion is late. So he is not only economically behind, he also doesn't have more units than his opponent. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see Gumbum push out right now and just run over this expansion, because he really could with the force he has currently. However, there is a spine crawler, and with the creep spread, assuming Gold Talon keeps up with this creep spread, this spine is just going to walk right down here, and it's going to become a nice defensive barrier for this natural. So Gold Talon is still keeping himself in this game. Anyway, on the production tab, however, we have an Evo chamber coming up for Gumbum, as well as his lair, meaning he's going to be going mutas, and he's going to be getting upgrades, and he's getting missile attacks. So he's going to be going Roach Muta, potentially, or just heavy upgraded Roaches. The lair does allow you to get those great Roach upgrades, such as such as Tunneling Claws and Roach Speed. So it looks like that's his plan. He only has 2 gas right now, but you can honestly sustain what he's doing off of 2 gas, keeping those larva injects up to make sure he can keep pumping units. And now the difference in Roach count is huge. Gumbum, by taking that early expansion, has really set himself up for doing some serious mid-game play. And Gold Talon, his only option right now is going to be to hold and drone up and survive this mid-game push by Gumbum by the skin of his teeth. And if he can survive it by the skin of his teeth and keep his economy in good shape, he can counter push and he should be fine. Anyway, Gold Talon sending out a scouting Zergling just to see what's going on, and he will probably get up and see a whole bunch of roaches. Let's see, what is the hotkey for that? Command Shift F. Cool. Alright, the scouting Zergling sees the natural, sees a bunch of roaches, and that's about it. Yeah, Gold Talon is significantly economically behind right now. Taking both of these gas, which I disagree with, because he really has... okay, yeah, he's got mutas on the way. I'm sorry. That was my fault. I didn't see the Spire. But with the Spire on the way, if he gets Mutalisk, that could really turn the tide of this game. However, let's see. No. Oh, man. Gumbum has a Hydralisk Den. He's anticipating the mutas. A Hydralisk Den and an Infestation Pit. He might be going for really, really fast Hive, or he might just be using the extremely well-balanced Infestors. Now, I don't want to call them overpowered, because I don't like calling anything Zerg in this game overpowered, but those Infestors are looking very nice after that recent buff. And these mutas, I think, are just going to be too little too late. Look at these roaches. Think about how long it takes one muta to kill these roaches. And Gold Talon has only got 4 mutas on the way, even though he does have flyer attacks +1. But he has the gas to get the mutas, but he just doesn't have the drone count, and that's because he has not been droning up as hard. However, the drone gap is almost equalized, but these Hydralisks are going to be doing a lot of damage, and obviously Gumbum just anticipating Mutalisk, because if you go this heavy Roach, what's your opponent going to do in a desperation situation? They're going to make a unit that Roaches cannot shoot. So Gumbum is just getting a couple Hydralisks to take care of the Mutas, and theoretically, Gold Talon might be able to survive those Hydralisks if he focused them, but I do not know if his micro is strong enough to focus the Hydras if he just engages in a fight. However, Gumbum had Overlord's position, so he's going to see this Mutalisk harassment coming, and these Mutas are not running away. They are engaging much more than they can handle. Those Hydralisks are going to die, but he is going to take serious Mutalisk losses in the process. He just lost 3 or 4 Mutas. Trying to kill that Queen now, he only has a couple Mutas left. However, he has gotten rid of all of these Hydralisks, but look at the production tab. 9 Hydralisks on the way. As soon as those pop, these Mutas are going to be dead. Oh no. These Mutas pretty much were Gold Talon's one way of surviving that Roach attack, and it just looks like there's not going to be enough. Look at all these Hydras coming back, and they are just going to snipe those Mutalisks instantly. And, Gumbum, there's a GG from Gold Talon. Gumbum really didn't lose anything to those Mutas, and he just had such a large Roach army that even with the Mutas, he could have just pulled an absolute Mondragon steamroll. Mondragon, for those of you who don't know, sees air units and makes more Roaches. That's his entire game plan, every game. And by making Roaches, he actually wins, because he's just that amazing. Anyway, I've completely forgotten what I decided a month ago that the third map of this set would be. So we're going to be looking up the third map. I believe it's Xel'Naga, maybe? I think it's Xel'Naga, but we will see. The third map is Xel'Naga. So we will be going back to our StarCraft here, and I will be hosting up the next match on Xel'Naga Caverns. So, on this map, I think it's going to be very advantageous to once again go Roaches. I think Gold Talon and Gumbum both need to be going Roaches. On this map, however, your natural is extremely difficult to defend, especially as Zerg, where you can't use buildings to make convenient choke points and walls. So, your natural on this map, I could actually see Gumbum going Zergling Baneling this game just due to the simple fact that he can run Zerglings in and backstab all over the place wherever he wants. But if he decides to go with the standard Roach composition, the Roaches are going to allow you to expand, but if you go really, really risky Zergling Baneling, if you go really, really risky Zergling Baneling, then we might see just a quick win off of one base, because you can snipe that natural. There are so many attack paths. So, here we go. The match is beginning. Good luck and have fun to both of the players. And I'm really enjoying this show match. Gold Talon has improved a lot since I played him. His timings seem more solid. He seems like he has a better idea of what's going on, and I really like watching him improve like this. He's still obviously not able to compete quite on the level that Gumbum competes at, but, not many can compete at the level that Gumbum competes at. So, we have Gumbum, the purple Zerg, or the blue Zerg, no, I guess that's purple, spawning in the bottom left of Xel'Naga Caverns, while Gold Talon, the red Zerg, is spawning in the top right. And they are both sending their overlords out, and they are both making drones, and this is the most interesting match I have ever seen in my entire life at this point, because look at these overlords. In just a matter of years, they will find each other, and when they do, these players will know where the other player has spawned. That's right. They will have the most important scouting information ever. And knowing where the other opponent, where your opponent spawns is actually vital. I have seen a cheese fail because a dude put cannons in the wrong base on a four-player map. Scouting is everything, kids. If there's one thing you need to be good at StarCraft, it is scouting. Also, it's macro, but it's also scouting. So, we have a drone scout from Gold Talon coming in here to see what he can see in Gumbum's base. I think, well, like I said, I think roaches are going to be really safe for expanding. I think Zergling Baneling is going to be a really good. Oh, Gold Talon's putting the Evo chamber in front of his gas. I love it, and he has completely blocked this drone of Gumbum. That is brilliant, and he probably will end up canceling this Evo chamber. Maybe not, though. Oh, wow, what phenomenal play from Gold Talon. He realizes he can't beat Gumbum in a straight-up game, so he's just going to annoy him to death. Wow, that is old-school Manor Pylon right there. That is Brood War right there, friends. You put a little pylon right here, and the other guy's not mining at all. So, on the production tab, we see that Gold Talon's spawning pool is a bit delayed because he spent 150 minerals on that Evo chamber, but he lets the Evo chamber complete, and there is a stuck Zergling, there's a stuck drone in that base, and Gumbum's, I have to say, a little off kilter. However, he is getting an Evo chamber of his own. I wonder, is Gold Talon actually going to research upgrades out of this? Does he think it's going to live long enough to get upgrades? No, he is getting Zergling speed instead of +1 at the Evo chamber, but he has successfully managed to stop a drone. And oh, wow. Wow. Gumbum is going immediately for the ranged attacks, which means he's going to be throwing down the Roach Warren. And honestly, if I just saw a Roach Warren, I would think he was trying to expand with it. If I see this upgrade and then the Roach Warren, I think he's just going to push to win. So, Gold Talon needs to do one of a few things. He either really needs to fortify his base, and he's going Banelings. So, wow. He has just a few seconds to get inside this base and do his damage, because really, Gumbum has no attacking units right now. But the second that Gumbum gets these roaches, those Banelings and Zerglings are going to be completely nullified. So Gold Talon needs to get his lings out now, and they need to be in Gumbum's base now if he wants to do anything. The Roach Warren's out, 8 larvae have just popped, he has the money. On the production tab, 5 roaches on the way, these Zerglings are going to be too little too late. And with this build against these +1 roaches, he got +1 before he got the Roach Warren. The Zergling Baneling build against these +1 roaches is just going to fail. So, where are these Zerglings? There they are. Here come 4 with speed, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. He was expecting Gumbum to have expanded by now. See, he's preparing. But, these roaches are going to sit there, they're going to block the ramp, they're going to kill these lings, even if Banelings come out. That is not good. Gold Talon producing a bunch more Zerglings, but that's not what he should be doing right now. He should be making tons and tons of drones and trying to expand and trying to take an economic lead, because as far as tech right now, he is drastically behind. And these roaches are going to come in and finish off this Evo chamber finally. The Broodlings being microed to kill drones. I love it, Gold Talon. I absolutely love that play. Banelings morphing in. However, there's just no way. There are 4 roaches at the top of this ramp, and any Baneling pressure is going down. Oh, no, no, no! The Zergling's running into a choke. The Banelings are going to do nothing. Oh, look at the armor of those roaches. The Banelings... That's GG. That really is at this point. Unless Gold Talon expands immediately. But if we look at the units, yeah. He sees the problem. The Baneling bust just against roaches is not worth it anymore. It's just too difficult. The only way you can really make Zergling Baneling viable is doing a super fast Zergling pressure and forcing your opponent into Zerglings. Because by forcing your opponent into Zerglings, you can catch them with the Banelings. But if you just both macro up and they make roaches and you make Banelings, it's just kind of sad. However, I think that was a great show match. So, Gumbum is going to be advancing to the finals, and he will be playing against Marth Vader in the grudge match of the century. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, but there is bad blood there. There's definitely bad blood there, and that's going to make for some amazing StarCraft. And good old Gold Talon, Mini JJ, will be playing against me in the bronze match for blood and also for a GSL season ticket. So that's going to be epic, and that's all coming